we've heard specifically from a lot of churches and a lot of our users that have been saying that they're in that same situation where we're looking right now with this time of being able to broadcast from a pastor's home, or be able to set up a situation kind of on the fly. And wanted to bring in Bryan Weddle as well. He's the IT director at Faith Church in St. Louis. And Joe, feel free to speak to this, or any of the other guys as well, if you guys kind of have experience or tips to share in this regard. But Bryan, I'd love to maybe just have you speak a little bit about what you guys did this past weekend. I know I took a phone call from Bryan a little bit earlier in this week, and he was saying, "Hey, we're kind of in a rush mode where we're looking for another situation for streaming, another way to be able to stream from really anywhere or any house." And so they did just that. They set up a studio. I'll share my screen. We have some pictures here of their setup, which was really cool. I think you guys did an amazing job of setting up a setup in a house in a really short amount of time, and a really cool just a cool experience for those watching online. So Bryan, maybe just take a little bit of time. Can you walk me through a little bit about how you guys pulled it off technically and what that looked like?
Yeah, absolutely. Just want to say, first of all, thank you for the opportunity to speak here. This is the first ever webinar or interview that I've ever done, so bear with me if I seem a little nervous. But so like many people, we were told, hey, there's like a no move order in place. So we knew that we probably weren't going to be able to make it to our campuses. And so actually one of our campuses is a complete load in and load out. So what we did is we took all of our equipment to pull this off, and we took it and we brought it to our pastor's house, and we just did a full setup in their garage. And then we just basically ran all those cables just across the floor and through the house to pull this off. So we've got our full video rack is there, a full audio console. Our snake and everything is all there. So got the confidence monitor, a little program feed, 3 camera setup, and then obviously the lights there to make it happen. And then everything just feeds back to our Blackmagic ATEM switcher, and then we pipe everything through Living as One. Nothing fancy internet-wise at the house. It's just a basic cable connection. And that's one of the incredible things about Living as One. I could sing your praises all day long. Is we did from Tuesday to Sunday, we did 14 services. Now, some of those were pre-recorded, but I think we did 14 services, 1 on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 3 on Saturday, and 6 on Sunday. And we never had one issue. It was complete lossless of quality. The audio was fantastic. And so we just couldn't sing the praises of Living as One enough. So
It's awesome, man. Bryan, what was kind of the response from the audience or your viewers watching this from your pastor's house?
it was really good. Our level of attendee went way up. Everybody was well received. One of the things that we've kind of focused on right now is that while people have so much downtime, we're trying to fill their downtime with as much positive content as we possibly can. So that's why we had service Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That if people are just sitting around, why can't they be filled with the church? And whether it's us or somebody else, why can't it be positive content? Because there's so much negative news going around right now. They've got to be like encouraged and lifted up in this time.
That's cool. Do you think you're going to take some of the tips that you guys have learned as far as, streaming from unusual places or pastors' houses? Is that a new thing for you guys? Will you be doing that even after coronavirus?
I definitely believe so. The fact that we can basically load up anywhere and go anywhere, I feel like that's going to send Pastor David to a whole nother realm of ideas that, one day we could be setting up in a Starbucks and, a Starbucks or a coffee shop, or, heaven forbid, we'd be driving down the road or something crazy. Like, you never know like what we could possibly do. Like, it's just crazy. But yeah, I definitely think that we can get a lot more creative with kind of where we can go as far as picking a different location and streaming it back to our main campus to capture in perfect quality.
Yeah, that's cool. Awesome. Yeah. And I know one of the things that you shared was really cool just about being able to do it on any internet connection. Obviously, we can speak a little bit to that with living as one, but the way that our system works, it's resilient to the issues of the public internet, which is really cool. So you're able to still do a smooth stream even over public internet connections, which is really awesome. So yeah. So looking forward to seeing how churches use that and how you guys use that, Bryan, at Faith, and to be able to be even more creative during this time of kind of limitation. But we also know that limitation kind of breeds creativity too. So being able to kind of have a time where we try new things and try out of the box things are really cool as well. So thanks so much for sharing about that, Bryan.
Thank you.